Star 106 hits. Pleasant Monday. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to your Motivational Monday. Good to be in your company as always. Yours truly, the Natural Empress. And of course, we will be joined by the one and only Coach Ricardo Miller. He'll be joining us in just a sec. Of course, I got to say thank you to all of those that make the show possible. Thank you to Kalik, the beer of the Bahamas. Thank you to KFC, City of Hope. I got to say thank you to Pinder Tile, BWF, where they're more than just their name. Thank you to Solomon's, Paradise Games, and of course, thank you to you. All right, everybody locked and loaded. However, you got here, good to have you. We are 106.5 on the FM band, channel 976 on cable. And of course, to our Facebook faithfuls, good to have you guys as well. Star 106 and Natural Empress on Facebook. So with that said, let's bring Coach into the fold. Good afternoon to you as we hit this motivational Monday on the road.
Yes, Empress. We're going to help some people on this beautiful Monday because, we're going to reveal some things that will make for a healthy, more enriched marriage.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
I heard you.
I'm talking about some good stuff because a lot of people, people get married, Empress, but they don't really think about what they're doing in regards to the long-term factor for a healthy marriage. Okay. So I thought to provide 7 things just married couples need to remember, you know, and I'm not talking about if you're in trouble or if you're doing great. Either way, these are things you can't forget.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a plan.
So you ready for us to dive into this?
Right away.
First, Empress. Number 1 on my list of 7 things married couples need to remember. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate Thanksgiving this week, as we prepare for Christmas in a few weeks from now, number 1, love alone is not enough. Commitment and effort are essential.
Yikes, you come out swinging, man. Come on, man. Take it easy. You got to ease into it.
Empress, I heard somebody said not so long ago, I really don't love her no more. It ain't love by itself because love goes in and out like that, especially after being with each other for a while. Mm-hmm. But commitment is huge. And it's that agreement to work with each other. So love alone is not enough.
I love her. You do? What else?
Yeah, what else? Because here's the deal. The day is going to come, you ain't going to feel like you love her. Karen and I, we talk a lot, and I was like, I like you. She's like, listen, because Empress, you can love somebody and not like them,
That's because you have God's love. You have, you love them like how God say love everybody.
Right. But you ain't gotta like them. But you ain't gotta like them.
Right.
So it's really a beautiful thing when you can get your relationship to a point where, hey, high or low, no matter where you are, your commitment is what really you're building everything on. And you understand that you can get in your feelings and they may get in their feelings, but at the end of the day, commitment is what keeps you together. So commitment and effort. Now, here's the deal. For couples, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. When you hear somebody say, I'm tired, that's a major warning sign. Whenever a couple...
Tired of the relationship?
Like they start saying, man, I'm tired. In other words, tired arguing, tired feeling the tension in the home, tired, arguing about money, tired. Just because here's the deal. You remember now, healthy marriages are built on commitment and effort. But when you're tired, you don't want to give effort no more.
Real facts.
You see? You said, man, I too tired for this, man.
Tired,
Listen, I tired, man. Yeah, hey, I
tired.
tired. I tired, right?
Yep, yep.
And then this is the relationship. So that's number one. Number one is love alone is not enough. Commitment and effort is essential. We're talking 7 takes. Number two, communication can make or break your relationship.
Yikes! Let's go. Come on, coach.
Yep. Communication can make or break your relationship. There are people, Empress. I do counseling and coaching with couples, and there are times I hear the guy would say this, man, I say what I have to say and I communicate. No, you said what you have to say. That doesn't mean it's communicating.
Right.
You know?
Well,
See,
I said what I said. In other words, like it or lump it.
but here's the deal, like it or lump it, but we got to go a little bit further to understand your ability to express yourself doesn't mean you're communicating with your partner.
True.
And that's where a lot of people get in trouble. They say, man, she know what I always say what I gotta say, or I always say what I gotta say. But do y'all both say what needs to be said in a way for comprehension, for understanding?
No. No.
Totally different deal. So there are couples who are listening now, and one of them would say, I have no problem saying what I gotta say. That's not necessarily communication.
Yikes.
That's not necessary. So now we got Empress, because communication is a two-way street. It's really about both of us capturing what is being expressed.
Mhm.
Are you expressing yourself in a way that both parties are clearly capturing what is being
Said.
said?
Mm-hmm.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
So something you got to remember. So there are people who are listening to us on the radio. You're about to get married. You got to remember, hey, stuff like this you don't even think about when you're in the love bubble.
Nope.
Oh man, he and I just get along.
Them rough days. No, sir.
I was talking to a guy the other day. They're preparing to get married, and I was talking to this guy. He called me up, Empress, and I was doing a little marital coaching session with him. And I said to him, let's talk outside of the bubble.
And did he not ask you what does that mean?
He did. He asked me, what does it mean to talk outside of the bubble? In other words, let's get outside your emotions and all this high feeling that you have because the wedding is 3 months from now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're all in that bubbly feeling because you just got your suit tapered and, you figured out what color this and what color that. That's where you are right now. And you're thinking about the fact that you're going to have a woman that you're going to have readily available based on what she said all the time. And it's not even all the time, but that's what they tell you.
Right.
So let's go to number 3. You ready for number 3?
Let's hit it.
Number 3, marriage require constant work and adaptation. You got to adapt. There is this work and the ability to adapt. Marriage require you to have to learn how to adapt.
You trying to say you want me change too?
It's a it's a must, Empress. Change is a part of the journey.
Child, you meet me like this. I always been like this.
Hey, watch this. Somebody says you've always meet me like this, but you say, but you just told me you can't do what you used to do because you ain't as 20 years young no more.
Bam. Get him.
Hello.
Get him.
Hey, you just told me, well, listen, I ain't as young as I used to be, so I don't do card. Hey, well, that's what the fella gonna respond back and say.
I mean like that.
That's what the guys are coming for, Empress.
I mean like that.
Yep. All I know is the reality of it is healthy marriages demand that you pay attention to the seasons of your marriage, because marriage has seasons. And just like in winter, you pull out your coats, and just like in summer, you pull out your swim trunks.
Right.
It's adjustments. Somebody was talking to me on Eleuthera on Sunday, and they said, my Lord, it's so cold on this island. They said, I can't believe it is as cold as it is. And it was, I think, 69, 70 degrees or something like that. And they thought it was really cold. That's a shift. That's not a norm.
No, no.
And that's how marriages are. So guess what you have to do on a day that's not a norm? You don't run from the island and never come back.
You get a coat.
You get a coat. Because you know this weather, watch this, Empress, this weather won't last always.
They say you gotta just weather the storm.
You gotta weather the sun. Come on now.
Woo!
You know?
Lord.
So for persons who are out there, you getting hooked up and you're like, hey man, I'm gonna marry her, I'm gonna marry him. You gotta start thinking about the whole fact that, watch this, your partner is going to demand that there's always more. There's always more. You thought she just needed you to clean the car? No. You just thought that he just needed you to cook? No. You thought he needed you just to iron for him? No. It's gonna be more. It's always more. It's always more.
Well, see, that's the problem. A lot of persons ain't really, they didn't sign up for the more. You know, I want what I have, what you presented, and I good right here. No need for more.
Well, if you went to a traditional ceremony, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, tell death do us part.
You know, people don't really take them words in like that. You know that, right?
I
It's like
know, but
the kiss and to the food.
which is why some people have become smart to that and said, I'm writing my own vows.
Yeah, but when you hear people write their own vows, what do they say?
They still say things they don't live up to.
Okay.
Hey, Emperor, they still say things they don't live up to. You
Okay.
know? You know, I've been saying this a little bit lately, when people say, they're like head over heel over somebody and they've been married before. I say, you've been married before, right? Did you tell that to the last person?
Woo! 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 Woo!
Come on, man. Have you been in love?
Yikes!
I mean, come on. The longer you live, the more you may have certain experiences that may make a loop around for whatever reason.
True.
You were in love before, right?
True.
So, and watch this. And the person you were in love with, you now hate.
Yikes!
But you said something to them before that you never thought you would ever go to the hate side of what you had initially said to them because of the level of so-called love you had for them.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've
So that,
been hearing that a lot lately, but I don't even like them no more. And I'm like, you serious? And you still there? Yeah,
yeah.
well, the house, the children. I ain't leaving my house. I ain't leaving my children or whatever it is. But a lot of people ain't trying to put in that kind of work, coach.
Well, we got listeners that are different.
I pray so.
Yeah, we got listeners on Mondays. They come for improvement, man. They say, you know what? I'm gonna get I'm being motivated to change.
Amen. So let's take a break on that. All right, this too shall pass, says Sean. All right, we're gonna find out what's happening on the streets traffic-wise. We got our eye in the sky traffic report, followed by more on a motivational Monday right here on the hit station. We're Star 106 hits.
First, we asked them what the traffic is all about. Business congestions are isolated.
Yes, sir. My battery is low. Yes, sir. So you just park on the side of the road?
Oh, me, I was in Starbucks, but their Christmas music is too loud. I thought it might come
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You couldn't get us nothing to drink?
Yeah.
Well, you
Hey,
something else, yeah?
you see? Look what I got. I got something.
You get one pink drink and you ain't get us none?
That's lemonade, man. Pink lemonade.
You ain't serious about us.
Hey, when I
Yeah.
come to the Bahamas next,
I don't want no promises, man. I don't want no lip service.
come on, we got to plan something, Empress.
You always planning and boy. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie. You just come see me for true. Let me be
For
here.
real. But now, can we plan something though? We need to plan something,
Tell me
man.
what the plan is first. See the
Yeah, I
people,
know.
people on the live right now, they want to hear the plan too.
We coming up with a plan. We gonna take over a spot or something like that.
And they go, oh, which spot we get? Where we going?
I don't know. We got a few weeks to work this
When
out.
you telling us when you coming?
No, I can't tell y'all yet. I gotta work through some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not for the holidays.
At present, I would love to be there before the end of the year. Make a Christmas run.
Okay.
I need Rawson Square tickets though, Empress.
I ain't getting none. You sound just like everybody else telling me about tickets. I don't know any. I don't have any. I know nobody who have none.
Hey, hey, listen, peoples, man.
Hey, hey, hey!
People.
You sound just like everybody else. Stop that. Stop it. Oh my God! It's that. I forget that season coming around.
Mhm.
I need to go post on my status right now. I don't have it.
Let me know if you give me two Rawson Square tickets, Empress. We can be on the island.
Empress
You
may
know,
have no Boston Square tickets, coach.
Rawson Square tickets where I could touch the costume
That's what you
and
want?
and sit down.
Yeah, all right. I gotta look into it. Like how the
Yeah.
government is looking into everything, I gotta look into it. That means nothing. And we're looking into it.
Hey, Emma, did you get that? I want to see the seat that way you could touch the costume
See,
and sit
Sean,
down.
Sean say you get tickets. See, they look at God.
I know somebody was could hear our cry or
Yuck,
our talk.
yuck, right. See, Sean got you. That's one thing about Sean now.
Yeah. Sean was just home the other day
Yep.
doing big things.
Look what Coach, look what Empress got to do for Coach to come. Lord God. Star 106 hits. Welcome back to all of the married folk, all of those that are striving for a happy marriage, those that are, you're engaged and you think it's all, a bed of rose. Lord have mercy. Let me tell you, it's work. You leave from one job to the next, but this job never, never ends. It doesn't clock, you don't clock out and then clock back in. You know what I
Boom,
mean, Coach? So,
boom.
Coach, let's continue.
Number four Empress. See, people need number four Empress because a lot of
People need
people
all.
weren't. I know they sure do. But number four, ladies and gentlemen, your spouse cannot meet all your emotional needs.
Why not? I mean, sorry. Why not?
Key word there is all, man. Some of your emotional needs supposed to have been dealt with before they met you, man.
Okay, fair enough. Got you.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay, okay.
Yeah, you brought some stuff that really should have been dealt with, and they didn't even know they signed up for that,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Fair enough.
So here's the deal. But here's what I found to be the biggest issue in regards to emotional needs, Empress. A lot of people don't know that that's what they have a deficiency in, that that's what they need. Like it's an emotional issue, and it's embedded within past trauma.
Okay, that kind. Okay.
You see
All
what I'm
right.
saying? And if you come from an environment where you don't want nobody in your business, but you got issues, you got triggers, you got deficiencies, you got emotional disturbance, and
Sis.
yeah, that's a part of who you are. And you're a nice person because you could turn it off and turn it on when you meet people for a while. But when you get married, you can't turn it off and turn it on no more, other than when you go into church, when you
Nope.
pull up in the church yard, though.
Yep.
That's when people just do that,
Put it on.
Empress.
Put it on. Put it on.
But your spouse knows. Your spouse know you rude.
Rude. What do you mean rude?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Coach?
Somebody told me that not so long ago, right? I was talking and they say, you know what? For years I wanted to tell you, you so rude. I was like, rude? You
Yo.
call I say you call children rude, man. What you mean I rude?
So the person was saying you rude?
They said they thought I was rude for the longest because I would speak my mind. But I think it was a missing.
Yeah, we can get labeled.
I don't think it was this. I don't think they had the right word. You
It's
know,
not.
some people call you stuff they don't even quite understand what they're saying, but they trying to find the best way to describe it and fall short with words like that.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm grateful for Watch This Empress. I'm grateful for my time on Mondays because you have helped me to become reassured in myself.
Me? Really?
Yeah, because you super confident, man. Empress be like, Deuce, what's up, right?
Oh
Let's go
man.
on. Let's go to the next one. You ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Conflicts is inevitable, but how you handle it defines your marriage.
Okay, let's talk.
Let me say it again. Conflicts are inevitable, but how you handle them define your marriage. So somebody said, I don't like conflict. Well, you're gonna have conflicts in a marriage. I mean, you can't live with somebody for a long time
It's
and
coming.
not it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Now, how you handle it. I don't like dealing with conflict. You're gonna have to learn.
Yeah. Yep.
You're gonna have to learn. This is where the change comes from, Empress. This is where, man, I love you, but boy, you really be getting on my nerve.
My
Because
last nerve. You have to say the last nerve.
you'd be getting on my last nerve. But you haven't learned how to manage your nerves. That's what the problem is. You ain't never lived with nobody long enough in harmony. Even your sisters who you used to live with, you couldn't
Growing up.
stand.
Yep.
Hey, you couldn't stand your sister. You couldn't stand even being in your mother's house.
Right.
Now you want to marry somebody to be with them forever, and you hadn't learned how to deal with conflicts.
Yep.
Conflicts are inevitable.
They gotta come.
They're coming. They're coming. And you can't roll up your sleeve and want to hit people. That's called abuse.
Yes. Yes.
Empress, you know we need to do a show on the fact that the rise of women hitting men is at an all-time high.
High. Yeah. Yeah. And that stems from women not knowing how to deal with their emotions. So they act out, and then acting out, you're not cognizant of the fact that you can't hit a man and don't expect retaliation.
Yeah, yeah. You know, so this whole
Best to you, you know.
uh-huh. Empress.
I'm expecting him to refrain from hitting you back.
Right. Empress, I was out having dinner, right? I was having dinner when I was home the last time. This chick ran up on the fella and she pushed him. And somebody told her, you can't be pushing up on the fella. You know what she said? She called herself out. I hadn't heard this word in a long time. You ready?
Go ahead.
She say, you playing by as a junglist. What you know away from me. In other words, she called herself out to say, I street.
Yeah, I street and I can deal with him street because why? He make me mad. So I can show you how we deal with people like him. This one says some conflicts are avoidable if you think about what you're doing before you do it. For example, you know, if you go by the woman's house and your woman catch you there will be an issue. So avoid the conflict. Don't go to that woman's house. Now, here's the thing, and I can give you all a great example of sometimes when something or someone causes you or wants to cause you to act out of character or for you to retaliate, right? You have to have a serious inner voice that speaks to you in depth. And when I say that, I'll give you an example. Case in point, just no longer than this morning, I'm at my neighborhood food store that I frequent 7 days a week. I actually are in talks for them to have my picture up on the wall. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm standing at the register with my trolley, and I slightly turn to the left to speak to somebody. I step and I turn away from the cashier, and I'm talking to the person. And when I turn back around, this Caucasian lady decides that she's just going to sail, not even push, but sail my trolley in the opposite direction and push past me and put her stuff on the belt. And I said, devil, not today. Right? Now, the other side of Empress was ready to take her on and cut a movie. And the security, the store manager, the cashier, and the two packing boys was like, Empress, don't do it. Don't do it. Because they saw, when Lou Ferrigno changed from what his name was into the Incredible Hulk. You see the change. You know, it's inevitable. His face started to curl first, right? And I said, wow. Some conflicts, like AJ say, are avoidable. You just have to have the strength and the willpower to do so, because one side of me was like, it ain't gonna take nothing for me to yuck up this woman, right? Or to
Uh,
have words with her and make her to understand that she cannot do that. You're gonna buck up on the wrong one,
yeah.
right?
Uh,
And it's not gonna be as nice as how I handle it, because we take those things serious. You understand?
Empress, you from Freeport, though. Freeport ain't got no junglers.
Excuse me? We are sophisticated in our jungleism.
I got you.
No, but on a serious tip, because this has happened to me before, where last year to be exact, where a lady said to me, "That's the problem with your kind," and I did not
What?
take kindly to the your
Mhm.
kind statement, and
Right.
I will retaliate, and that
Right.
I did, and I said this year, all right, because here it is, 1 year has passed, and here we go, another situation, right? I decided to be stronger,
hmm
and yeah, to
That's
do
called
that.
that's growth and change, Empress. Hats off to you.
Hats off, shoes off. Or I was gonna take my earrings off, and when the earrings come off, you know we have a problem. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. They laughing, Sean. It's not funny. It's
Hey,
not
you know,
funny because we're now in 2024, and it's unfortunate that when things like that happen, I picture myself in movies like Roots and
yeah.
things like that, and I get bent out of shape, big time.
Hey, didn't I tell you I gained my confidence after hearing expressions like this? You know, like,
Woo!
all
Glory be
right,
to God.
let's go to number five. Number five, ladies and gentlemen, number five, forgiveness is necessary. It's a necessity, not an option.
Yeah.
Forgiveness is a necessity, not an option. Now,
Okay.
there's some people who got married and they say, "Well, I can't forgive. I don't forgive easy. I don't forgive at all."
Yeah, but forgive. Are you saying forgive everything, or are there some things that are non-excusable?
There are no, there are some people, the whole term, they don't even want that verbiage because they just have committed to what I just said. They say, "I don't forgive." In other words, you marry someone in love with them and you liking them and you're all doing well together, but you ain't realize this person count scores, man. They like hold on to stuff. They really don't let anything go.
Hmm.
So in other words, they ain't forgiven. Now, there are certain things you can let go, right? But what's it? In the marriage, he gonna get on your nerve, you gonna get on his nerve. But you can't hold on to it forever, right?
Okay.
You can't hold on to it forever. So, Karen and I, we practice this thing. We try to do it. We say, hey, listen, 24 hours. You got 24 hours. You could ride that as long as you want. After 24 hours, you gotta let that go, play.
Is that a rule?
That's our rule.
It works.
It works. Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. But don't come to me with last week's stuff, boy. Last week's stuff is
Yeah, but
gone.
I ain't get it straight yet.
That's why we fixed that in the first 24. You remember now, my rule of thought is healthy relationships are built around having difficult conversations. So let's get that all out in the first 24 hours. Let's put it all out there,
True.
because if we're going to do this, we need to after we've addressed it, it needs to be left alone. So if it was last week, we must have addressed it. Then why is it coming back if it was addressed? Only to find if it's being repeated now. That's a different behavior.
Okay.
And don't refer to last week. Just go ahead and refer to what's repeated now.
Well, it could have been the same thing as last week.
But I'm still not trying to, we used to call the term stockpile. Because stockpiling would hurt your relationship, meaning you always do this.
Okay, so in other words, keeping a record of the wrongs.
Correct. So
Okay.
just go ahead and address it for the moment, man. This morning you really got on my nerve. Let's talk about that. Or I'm really disappointed by what happened a while ago. Whatever that is. But This is all that whole element of learning to communicate and figuring out what works best for you as a couple to get through what really could be something that could cause you to feel like I ain't letting it go.
All right, Coach, back in your corner for a second. Let that one sink in. We're going to take a quick break for your mind right here on a Motivational Monday, right here on The Star.
Lindsay Lampkin, I have
Whew, that's what you call effective living, brother. Everybody ain't got that. That's a different level, man.
Well, it didn't take us, that wasn't an overnight thing for us to learn.
Y'all is making look like that, though.
You know,
I'm
Empress, you make it look like, you're the confident thing. You be like, man, I had this when I was young. No, you still figured it out at some point.
I grew into this way.
That's what I'm saying.
I grew
Got
into
you.
this.
Yeah.
Situations, disappointments, people caused me to be like this.
Yes, correct.
Circumstances make me who I am.
Yes.
Yeah, circumstances. I wasn't always so, I want to say rough on the edges, but I was one of them people thought the world was a perfect place and what I give is what I get back. But boy, I had to learn the hard way, boy.
So that ain't the way it is?
What?
What you give is what you get back.
No, boy, especially how you love on people and what? People have all kind of ulterior motives, right?
Yeah. Hey, fella told me when I first moved to the States, he said, hey, young man, so what's your price? I said, I don't really have a price. It's just an open deal. Give me what you are. He said, but you're going to get taken advantage of.
Exactly.
I said, what you mean? I said, but hey, watch this. I said, but nah, I don't charge for my services.
There we go. Star 106 hits, welcome back. Free your mind, Motivational Monday. Coach Ricardo Miller. Yeah, today is a real coaching day. A day that definitely those that are married, you see 2025 right around the corner. You want to make it work, you just don't know how. Here are some really, really great tips. AJ says, and part of forgiveness is that you got to earn that part sometimes. Some people think they're entitled to your forgiveness. They're human, not God. You got to give them a reason to believe it was a mistake and you don't intend to do it again, because them forgiving you don't mean they got to keep you. There you go.
So good. So good. Ready for the next one, Empress?
I am.
All right. Watch this. Physical intimacy will change over time, but must remain a priority. Did you get that? Let me read it again. Physical intimacy will change over time, but must remain a priority. It may not be what it was in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, but please note, it still needs to remain a priority. Failing to make it a priority to somebody who needs it to be a priority could cause you to lose a relationship that you said, man, we were together for 32 years. I can't believe we are falling apart. Well, you're not giving somebody what they needed.
True.
And it don't need to be what it was. It just needs to be what it could be at this stage of your relationship.
True.
Empress, this your boy from Soldier Origin, right? Talking, man. You hear me?
I know.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you, my greatest commitment to life is to try to live what I teach.
Absolutely.
Okay? So my wife has been listening. So let me tell you something. Me having these straight talks, but listen, if I was calling the talking one thing and doing another, she's a straight shooter, but that's one thing with her.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, she got more confidence than I do. She will come right on this thing and say, this way only talking this way. Let's work this into our relationship.
Yeah, she's been typing right now. Say, Empress, not so.
But and it's not that I have it together. She sees the commitment to getting it together. That's what I'm talking about as well.
I understand.
the growth factor. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Number 8, guys. We got a few of them I'm giving you today. Financial stress is one of the biggest threats to a marriage. Financial stress. So when we have these women who kind of keep shopping, keep buying, and these fellas say, man, listen, my lord, hey, man, time red, and this woman, she killing me. Empress, the fella called me up and said, man, Miller, man, I need help. I said, what you mean? He said, boy, she pay $150 for her nails.
Yep.
Empress, he said she pay $150 for her nails, and she trying to get them done every 2 weeks.
Yep, $300 a month.
$300 a month. He said, boy, listen, boy. He almost was talking to me like, I from the Grove, boy, I can't be putting no $300 a month on no nails.
Yep.
I trying to own something.
That's it.
You see? So, but here's the deal. She said, but I won't be fleek. I need to be on point. She got the big diamonds on the nails and everything. You know what I mean? The 6 different colors on each different nail. Whatever. I just said.
I am just picturing it. I know some fellas who have the same talk right now.
Right? So that's a challenge, man. So financial stress is one of the biggest threats to a marriage. It's in the top 3 of reasons why people get divorced. I know this fella right now. He still got that same Anglican spirit where when he get paid, he got to buy an outfit, and the woman mad because she thought they should have gotten ahead, and now they still renting and they been married 15 years. And she like, man, everybody around us owning stuff and we've been married 15 years. And that's because his priority is nice rims, and he got to wear some fresh tennis shoes, and he got to wear his, what do you call it, Nautica shirt.
Yep.
Is this real or what?
This is real.
You know? And so the girl is frustrated. She's mad. And guess what he didn't know? Guess what he don't know, Empress?
I listen.
Her supervisor just came from school, and this is a dude who balance, who like her.
Not the supervisor, though.
So now he ain't know. He may be fresh with them 22-inch rims, but the reality of it is, boy, this woman realizing her age is changing, and she needs security. She needs stability. She don't need the little fresh, cool dude he was when she met him in his 20s.
Right.
She need a man who's going to partner with her for them to acquire some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now the clash is, Empress, one sibling owns stuff, the other sibling still renting, and the sister say, babe, we just make more than y'all too, and y'all owning, and we still renting. Why?
Yep. Somebody's real reality right there.
I thought to bring it out. That's what we do, right? Mm-hmm. Let's bring this in. So the next one is, watch this. You will grow and change as individual. This is number 9. You will grow and change as individual, and so must your relationship. You will grow and change as individuals, so must your relationship. Because here's the issue, Empress. If one person is growing and changing and the other person doesn't, frustration is going to come into the relationship. Mm-hmm. So you must grow and change as individuals. Both of you need to grow and change if you want your relationship to thrive. If one person is going to night classes and joining Toastmasters and reading books and working out at the gym and managing their money, and the other person is bench watching Netflix, and the other person is just sitting on the porch playing dominoes, and the other person is just eating everything that is offered to them. And
mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Eventually, what could happen is they can grow apart.
Go ahead.
So now the person says, man, I even ain't attracted to him no more. I even ain't attracted to her no more. What? Huh?
That's Jesus.
You know? Hey, watch this. He's so lucky he's a God-fearing woman, because I'd be out here if it wasn't for my God. That's where some people are. Or the guy is saying,
I'm laughing because I'm picturing persons who have these same talks.
Yeah. So I'm trying to bring it real. This is what I had to start to see. Watch this. A healthy marriage demands a growing couple growing together,
Yes.
changing even together, with the fact of even though one may be forced to change, the other one embraces the change just to keep the healthy factors in place.
Yep.
In other words, you see a woman leveling up. She got a new position. She got the corner office. She upgraded her car. She got her degree. But listen, but you have to change how you dress and how you talk and how you move. Because I don't want to go to her corporate job. When we met, we was equal, but now they got her at her job thinking she is somebody. She is somebody.
Boy, I already saw this is somebody's reality right now, bro.
She is somebody. But I don't who she thinks she is, boy. We came from the same place, but she ain't the same person.
Bam.
And accept that. Now what you need to do, if you want to keep her, you better level up. But here's the problem, Empress. Some dudes with a woman who have leveled up, they try to throw in the face, girl, it's hard out there. You know, fellas ain't easy to find. So you could afford it. You know, I can replace you real easy. Yeah, with a little junglist, but you ain't going to get no A-class chick like me. That's what these women need to start stepping up and saying, hey, listen, but I's prime. I's a prime. I ain't no regular.
Yeah. Huh? Say no pion pion.
They know pure. What you know about pure? Let's finish the last one. So the last one, ladies and gentlemen, last one is marriage is not 50-50. Sometimes it is 100/0. When one partner is struggling, the other person is all in. But be it as it may, both people have to be all in. So there are times, Empress, one person they really don't have it, but the other person holds them up
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, I got you. I got you. And so if both of us are weak, one of us got to identify, but both of us can't be weak at the same time.
Right.
I tell my wife,
Oh,
I don't like when she upset. You know, I get upset too. I can't do that. I try to learn how to become monkish, like just because see, if she get upset, man, I can get upset too. So I rather like both of us. Hey, both of us can't be upset. You know, we can get arrested like that, right, Empress?
yeah.
Both of us can't be sick the same time. We can't be mad the same time. We can't.
It's called balance.
Come on. And the strong must bear the infirmity of the weak. So I am weak right now. You're gonna have to help me, man. Yeah. Hey, but Empress. So the problem is the fella is short-tempered and she is short-tempered. And so as soon as somebody say something to her, she snap.
Yep.
And he snapped too. So somebody he need to be able to say, babe, I got this. Come on, calm it down. We good.
Yeah.
But if both of them don't know how to level us up,
Yeah. Problems.
problems. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it.
There you have it. There you have it. Hopefully somebody took something from it. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
tries to at least apply it. One thing to hear it, write
Yep.
it down, but to apply it is where the strength really comes in.
It really does. You know, information gathered but not applied is useless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
hopefully somebody got it and they're ready to apply it.
And they're going to close out the year grand, Empress, because the truth is those who have difficult, challenging relationships, it don't have to be that way. You have to remind yourself it wasn't always that way. But what happens, Empress, is a lot of us aren't willing to do the work. And the truth is, Empress, your home requires maintenance. Your car requires maintenance.
Yes.
Your body requires maintenance. Well, here's the deal. Your relationship too requires maintenance.
There we go. That I think we should end on that word right there, because that will resonate.
Yes.
Your body, your car, your house,
Yep.
and your relationship need maintenance.
Maintenance,
All right.
yes.
So thank you so much, Coach. Another one in the bag. All right.
Yes,
Folks, don't know
yes.
what to do. Keep it locked. Top of the hour, 5 o'clock. Your drive at 5 with yours truly and DJ AI. comes your way.
Flavors of the holidays with Fresh Market at Christmas.
All right, friends. Thank you so much. There you go.
That's
All
it.
of them
That's
need
it.
maintenance.
Right, so she need to be a part of the event we gonna plan, Empress.
Man, come off this live, buddy. Ain't nobody on your run. Bye, man. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.